late night Wraggy's beer review. So, just watched the Chelsea match and Man City. Gotta be honest, boring fucking match. Man City, Chelsea defended brilliantly. They got a lucky goal and they won it. You know, simple as that, really. Man City really didn't break them apart. Sad. It didn't go to extra time and it'd been a bit more interesting. I do find sometimes that when it's two homegrown teams against each other, it's not as interesting. So, aged rum ale, jobs are good. Oh, that's about. But the thing that got the match was at the end when BT Sports were interviewing the goal scorer. And there's the funny bit. And they're saying, how do you feel after you scored that goal? And he says, I didn't give a fucking... And he swore like a trooper on the channel. And then the presenter turns around and says, I apologise for booty language, but... and I thought that was fucking hilarious. It was like, oh yeah, that's a Wraggy moment, that is, you know. Someone, don't give a fuck, just says it how it is. Jobs are good. Oh, bless you. Wind's going up in Nottingham. Smells like dog's been in the ass. Yeah. Anyway. Oh God, it does. What have I been eating? Certainly, what have I been drinking? It's like when you go to a pub and you drop your guts and all of a sudden you think, fucking hell, was that me? You think, no, it can't have been. Yeah, not good. Oof. I mean, a question to all the ladies out there, if any actual ladies actually watch these reviews, that's it, but, you know, and will any lady actually ever answer this question? Have you ever been in the pub, let a bit of wind go, and it reeked terrible, and you're sitting there thinking, the bloke's gonna get the blame for this. I can just sit there, be ladylike, and never get the blame. I would love to know, you know, who's brave enough to answer that question. It's an interesting question. It is, you know, everybody lets go of wind, shall we say, but who's brave enough to own up to it? Interesting. Anyway, wife's fell asleep, knackered, she's bless her, stressed up to high heaven over cakes. I'm on the beer. Not much difference there. Got to wait for the sun to come in. I've got internet work to catch up with internet work. I love it. I love it to bits. Yeah. Absolutely love catching up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. But if I'm going to ever grow the channel and, you know, at some stage at least, you know, these things have to happen. Yeah. Been a good day. Looking forward to the future. Met Mr. Bang the Elephant today, and went to the brewery. Had a great. Watched the beer hall video yet? Please check it out. Had a great day. Went down there. Oh my god. Yeah, it was good to meet the man behind the myth. And I was impressed with the wanting to do better, you know, the drive to make the best beers. That to me is where the smaller breweries win over the bigger breweries, because the bigger breweries get too big for the boots, whereas smaller breweries, they haven't made it yet. And in Nottingham, we have a lot of good nano small breweries, basically. And it's great, you know, as a beer fan, it's great to support them, to review their beers, to try their beers. You know, every beer sale is a win, and yeah, whatever we can do as the public to support our local breweries. Yeah, not every beer maybe as brilliant as you think, but I'll tell you what, there's not been many beers I've had from local breweries that I could honestly put down. There's possibly been one beer out of all the beers I've had that I really didn't rate. Every other single beer has been bob on. I've had beers from supermarkets that have been absolutely pants. And this is by breweries with big names. Yes, big names. And big mouths as well to go with the names. I've had some IPAs recently by a brewery that didn't want to go to supermarkets, and yet their IPAs were shite. You know, they were okay. It didn't do their brand name any good whatsoever. And last night, we think the world is their oyster, and yeah, they're big brewery, but your beer's not that great. And that gluten-free one I had was crap. You know, gotta be honest. If we're going to talk straight talking, these things have to. Anyway, just go upstairs, watch film, or fall asleep. Probably fall asleep. And then wait for my son to come in, because as a dad, I care about my little kids. And yeah, don't let the grey hair fool you. I'm only 49. But as a dad, you know, I do worry about them. And when they're out boozing or going to a party, the minute I can relax is the minute they're home. Yeah. They've all got kids that age. You'll know that. Oh, enjoyable beer. Enjoyable match. Love the swearing at the end. I thought the swearing was excellent. It reminded me of the beer who doesn't take himself seriously in one iota. Doesn't think he's a good beer reviewer. Comes from Nottingham. He's a sexy looking bastard. Yeah, no, I'm joking there, felt for me. But yeah, good beer review. Cheers. And Young's American Oak Aged Rum Ale. Oh, it's been a while. I think the drunken beer reviews need to come back, because some of them are my classics. Coming down late at night when the wives fell asleep, cracking one off, as it were, a beer review, not the other. And yeah, dirty bastards. Just banging one out there. You know where I'm coming from. And yeah, letting the juices flow, letting them review juices flow. Anyway, can't drink anymore, and don't want to be too pissed. Thank you all for watching. It was a non-review, so how much out of 5? I don't give a fuck. But yeah, it was nice enough. Cheers, everyone.